What is your recommended hangover cure? Since I hit 42 years old, I get crippling hangovers. 2 or 3 large glasses of water before I go to sleep makes an incredible difference though, followed by 6-8 hours of sleep. If I forget to drink the water, just freaking shoot me please. At 42 years old for me drinking 2 or 3 large glasses of water before bed means I'm getting up to pee about 20 times until it's just time to wake up already. Also, I now get terrible anxiety the next day. I got hangover anxiety even when I was 21. Sometimes it would be the only symptom I would have. But the anxiety can be really bad, to the point that I'm shaking. I get that hangover anxiety bad. I call it PTSD, post-drinking stress disorder. This vague feeling that I've done something for which I need to apologize, despite knowing I did nothing wrong. I call it hanxiety. My flatmate calls it beer fare. Think of all the ways you can make something come out of your body. Do all of those. Toilet, blow your nose, have an orgasm, turn on a hot shower if only to make yourself sweat a bit. Basically clear out all the pipes you can, then drink a lot of water and take a nap. Nothing works better for me. Good point about the orgasm that it's necessary. Drink a ton of water before sleeping. Then do that again right when you wake up. Take a hot shower. When you're ready for food, go get pho or eat something fast food related. I've been into Wingstop ATM for hangovers. Wake up, drink a glass of water, then nap again. It's weird. The first time you wake up, it's a huge headache. Then the nap cures it. I wish I had the superpower to be able to nap when I have a hangover headache. Turn the shower on. Chug 2 bottles of water. Throw up. Get in the shower. Then go get greasy food and delete all my drunk texts. In that order? Yeah. The shower goes on first so my parents don't hear me throwing up. Water before throwing up to help the throwing up process. Shower to meditate and revive myself. Food to replenish my nutrients. Then texts last, because before that, I'm too embarrassed to even look. Very well thought out. This guy drinks Pedialyte. About a gallon of water just before bed. Wake up, have my beer it, a bunch more water, and a fat greasy breakfast. I don't care what anyone says, the beer it is what saves me. I can feel like complete ass all day, but when I purge the pipes, instantly feel better. Sleep, lot of water, sleep, hot soup. Beer, hair of the dog, a classic. Before bed drink an electrolyte and another glass of water. Come morning even if you don't feel like it have a greasy meal drink another electrolyte. Take some painkillers with water then back to sleep. I don't drink anymore, but when I used to, my hangover cure was ready salted potato chips, pickles and Coca-Cola. The combination of the sugary drink, the salty, fatty snack and the electrolytes and pickles was just perfect. Gatorade also works. I can't think of anything that pickles don't immediately improve. Open heart surgery. This is more for prevention, but when I get home from drinking I always have something to eat and then I stay up for like 2 hours in bed lol. It's hard not to just crash, but I swear it works for me. Just throwing this out there, alcohol and acetaminophen is a terrible combination for your liver. Youth. Early 20s and a fry up or hair of the dog would have you sorted for the day. Roll forward a couple of decades and you need days to recover. Anxiety attack. And Dr. Pepper. Before going to bed, a bottle of Gatorade, a banana, and 2 aspirin. Morning off, sausage McMuffin with egg, hash brown, and orange juice. Take a huge hit then take a nap. Weed. Pedialyte. It is a wonder drug. Orange Lucozade and a walk. A swim in cold, or at least semi-cold, water. It jolts your body awake and makes you forget about feeling like it during and helps out even after you get out. Low sodium V8. The higher levels of potassium helps a lot. K. Cook a flank steak pan seared in salt and butter. Eat that, put on a pair of wet socks and go back to sleep. Works every time. Drinking lots of water and eating a greasy burger is what I usually do whenever I'm hungover. I've got this down to a science. Before sleeping, stay out later to sober up a bit and have some food if possible. At least a glass of water for every drink I've had. Vitamin B12, magnesium and CBD oil helps with anxiety and lets me get the full amount of sleep. Another glass of water at the bedside for when I wake up insanely thirsty. After waking up, hot shower, take a bit. A soup noodle, pho is ideal, but a cup noodle will do. Drink all the broth. More water. Hydration is key. Drink water. Eat poached egg on toast with a generous sprinkle of salt. Have a glass of pineapple juice and a strong coffee. Drink more water and wash 2 painkillers down with a bottle of beer. Drink more water. Cucumber. Trust me, it's the best medicine after water. I've always said that you can't get the hangover if you just don't stop drinking. Smoothie. Take the hottest shower I can stand, then back to bed. I'm hungover as frick right now and the only true cure is sleep, food and plenty of water. Greasy breakfast. Bacon, eggs, home freeze, a gallon of coffee. Self-induced puking. Always works for me. Sleep and drink. Spicy curry. Chug a little metric frickin' of water before you go to sleep the night before. Just drink as much water as you literally can, then fall asleep before you have the chance to piss it out. Never had a hangover when doing this. A gun. Water and water. Drink a Gatorade and eat a hot or cold sandwich before bed. I've come to find beer helps. When you wake up, drink another Gatorade or 2, eat something greasy, preferably a breakfast sandwich, and I usually do this, but you obviously don't have to. But I also light up a joint and then take nap. Best way to cure a hangover is prevention. Make sure you're hydrated. Have eaten enough before you start drinking in the first place, and don't drink anything too sugar soda. Then when you get home, drink a ton of water. Get some sleep. More water when you wake up. 9 out of 10 times that makes it bearable. To Advil, a large Sprite. This is the actual magic, so don't skip it. And something spicy, fatty, salty, crunchy. Personally, my favorite food choice is Chick-fil-A hash browns with their spicy sweet sriracha sauce. I just sit in their parking lot slowly eating and drinking my Sprite, whilst I regret my decisions. Sprite, no exceptions or substitutions, helps break down the remaining alcohol in your system and accelerates the hangover process so it's over sooner. For good measure, drink some Sprite before you go to bed. Quitting. I used to be a really heavy drinker. Started at 16 and never had a hangover until 27. 6 to 8 large beers every night and binge drinking at the weekend. Had to stop at 38 because I'd start to go through alcohol withdrawal during the middle of the night, suffer all day until work finished, and then drink 6 to 8 beers again, which made me feel better. There is no way to cure a hangover. You just have to wait until your body clears out the poison. Long-term cure. Drink less. 2 Alka-Seltzer XS and chilled orange Lucozade. You'll be as right as rain in no time. Sleep. An orgasm. Pineapple fritters. 2 of them. Then a very hot shower and some very cold water. Hot and sour soup. My favorite is IBC root beer. Any decent root beer and followed by chocolate milk. It's weird, but it works to calm tummy and head. Also, drink at least a glass of water before bed, but I am guessing this is a morning after post. Michelada. A fat, greasy, full English and lots of water. You need to lay the foundations of the cure before you go home. This requires the consumption of a greasy kebab burger. The kebab is the preferred option. This is best from a fast food van, street vendor, or, at a push, a kebab shop. But this shop must be frequented by other individuals in a similar state, that is pissed as a fart, as you. You need to eat this food of God's outside and away from where you bought it. This is important as you will get fresh air and not have to be near drunk people. Ugh. When you get home and before you pour yourself into bed, have a drink of water. In morning, When you wake up, have another glass of water and then get someone to make you a full English breakfast. Sausages, baked beans, mushrooms, eggs and a slice or two of fried bread. Tho. Stinson's hangover fixer elixir. Look it up if you don't know what it is. Okay, so I am pretty qualified to answer this one. The best cure is sleep. If you can go back to sleep and get at least an extra hour, you'll wake up groggy rather than hungover. If the hangover is especially bad, then it's nearly impossible to sleep. This is why it's good to have some sort of sleeping aid available for emergencies. Valium, Xanax or failing that an OTC or CBD oil, to force yourself to get that life-saving hour. I used to swear by cocodamol, but it turns out the paracetamol is extremely bad for your liver, so do not make that mistake. If you can't get that extra hour of sleep, then the best cure is beer and eggs. As much of both as possible. Scrambled egg on toast is a good one. Put ketchup on the eggs too if you can. Huevos rancheros is the best though. If you don't want to drink more beer, then you eat the eggs and drink full fat Coke. When it comes to the best beer to drink, I recommend you go for a cask ale, a session IPA or golden beer, because these are warm and not fizzy, so you can neck the first pint and then sip the second. Bloody Marys are also good if you can't face beer. Basically any hangover can be cured by a combination of sleep, protein, sugar and alcohol. All the people saying you can cure a hangover with just water are amateurs. Yeah, rehydration is necessary, but it is no way sufficient.